Welcome back to another video of Let's Learn Flight Simulator together, where you and I will be learning to fly together. Have you ever seen an airplane approach the runway at an angle like this? Did you wonder why is it landing at an angle? In our today's video, we will be learning the reason and the circumstances in which the pilots perform a landing at an angle instead of coming in straight. But first, let's look at some wind patterns that can exist around an aircraft while flying. The aircraft can experience winds from front or back or from either sides. The winds coming from front are called headwinds. The winds coming from behind are called tailwinds. And winds coming from either sides are called crosswinds. If you observe, these crosswinds push the aircraft away from the center of the runway. Consecutively, if the aircraft tries to come in straight, it will drift away from the center of the runway. If the wind coming from any side of the aircraft pushes your aircraft away, you can fly with the aircraft nose facing the direction of wind so that the thrust from your engine counters the crosswind coming from that direction. The stronger the crosswind, the more will be your crab angle. Crab angle is the angle between the physical heading of your aircraft being shown in the instrument panel and the actual angle your aircraft is tracking or flying. Now, let's open up YS Flight Simulator and see how to customize the flying environment and change the wind pattern by setting wind speed and their direction. You can change the wind direction from 0 degrees through 360 degrees positive or negative. You can also change the wind speed from 0 knots through 50 knots. There are a lot of other customization options available if you want to raise the difficulty level. For this video, I'm only changing the wind speed. I will do 4 takeoffs and 4 landings, one each at 20 knots, 30 knots, 40 knots and 50 knots. If you can do a smooth landing at 50 knots, I admire you. I can somehow manage to land the aircraft at 50 knots, but it is in no way qualified to be called a smooth landing. We are taking off at heading 070. We set the wind speed to 20 knots from 0 degrees, that is 000. Since 000 is to the left side of the aircraft, the crosswind from 000 will push our aircraft to the right direction. We can use rudders and ailerons as appropriate to counter the crosswind. As soon as we are off the ground, I will fast forward to the landing. I will show how our ILS or instrument landing system can guide us in staying aligned with the runway even in crosswind landings. We are trying to land on a runway with heading 280 and the crosswinds are pushing us from 000, that is to the right side of 280. To maintain the runway heading, we will fly with our aircraft at an angle from the runway. This is our crab angle. The crab angle will be commensurate of the wind speed. Higher the wind speed, the more will be our crab angle. It looks easy, doesn't it? Let me know in the comment box if you have ever tried crosswind landing in any flight simulator, and what is your mantra to making a crosswind landing a piece of cake. Let's do this over again, but at 30 knots this time. This will be followed by 40 knots and then 50 knots. I have sped up the clips to focus more on the landings. So sit back, relax and enjoy the flight. I will catch you after the 50 knots landing. Now get ready to be blown away. No, I mean it. Although I will try to perform a smooth and a leveled landing, I don't think at this point I am skilled enough to ace a crosswind landing at 50 knots wind speed. Also, this is not the ultimate difficulty you can achieve in YS Flight Simulator. You can reduce the visibility to as low as 1 mile. You can also add low hanging clouds. I will make a video like that someday when I am skilled enough to fly in extreme weather conditions. Okay, that was not the best landing, but I tried. If you got to learn something in today's video, I would appreciate a like and share. And also while you're here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos.